This shit a whole new baby on your dome. Whoa, whoa, I'm so bold. Nigga, I'm so bold, yeah, nigga, I'm so cold. Hit me up whenever you know shit getting old. This shit a whole new baby on your dome. Whoa, whoa, on your dome. Nigga, I'm so wise, cause I got the wise dome. Giving birth to beautiful things on my dome. Could be 85, but your spirit never grown. Whoa, whoa, and I know from all the lies and the lies that you show, nigga, you was doing everything you was told. Never really had a damn mind of your own. Whoa, whoa, and the last thing you be saying it, you express it outwardly, creating my own shit. Try that shit intelligent. Light is information, so I study that shit. From the spiritual to physical, I'm in that shit. That's why I don't fall in love, I stand in that shit. If you want initiated, got me in that shit. From the real pioneer, I come out that shit. Yeah. Learn your numerology, learn your letterology, learn your spirituality, get into morality, study your astrology, study your biology, study your astronomy, study etymology, nurture your subconscious and finally learn my melody. These 11 studies, angelogy on 11 day. Practice what I preach, that's why I don't ever gotta hate. Welcome to my imagination, nigga, I got imaginations. Welcome to my imagination. Welcome to my imagination, nigga, I got imaginations. Welcome to my imagination. I'm so bold, nigga, I'm so bold, yeah, nigga, I'm so cold. Hit me up whenever you don't see me home. That shit a whole new baby on your dome. Whoa, whoa.
Happy now. Happy now. All is now so gives to be in the present. Initiate sending back in here. And got Horus in the ninth house. And in this video, this is gonna be a walkthrough of Angelogy, my philosophy. So, um, said testing, testing. Can you hear me? If you're, can y'all hear me? If, um, but anyways, I think it's good. So basically, what angelogy is the study of light as information frequency across physical and spiritual dimensions. Um, that's basically what it is, you know. So since light is information in every way you consume and give, angelogy has no bounds. It's a mix of numerology, letterology, spirituality, morality, astrology, biology, astronomy, etymology, subconscious nurturing, and melanin. Okay. So I also covered the low and high octave information that one can give and receive. This is to help beings who give and manifest low frequency vibrations to ultimately alchemize it into high frequency vibrations by not only looking at their astrology, but seeing the lights they shed. The whole goal of angelology is to guide those in their journey who want to be spiritually and physically sovereign. So it's a practice. Okay, so this is something I am practicing, and I teach. So yeah, so we'll just touch on the spirituality aspect right now. Uh, So my view, spirituality, I'll break it down right now. So, spirituality can mean different things to many people, but let's dissect the word. All right. So, spirituality. Okay. So in letterology, spirit equals one. Okay. Which equates to self or solo. So the energy signature of spirit is to be individualistic. Okay. So when we mix it when we mix it, it is your ability to live, express, be yourself, to the best you can be. Okay. So, or the most authentic version of yourself. Okay. And I kn- I know that while we're on earth, we are here to experience ourselves fully, but we must not forget where we come from, because unfortunately, the Saturnian system we live in, the earth is ruled under, um does a good job at making us forget ourselves. So we forget to check in. We forget to check in on ourselves and stuff. So we often look outwardly for external lights that could never could sometimes can be fulfilling, but most of the time, uh uh is not fulfilling to the inner lights. Okay, it's not fulfilling the inner lights. So for example, right? For example, how much money is enough money? Ask yourself that. Ask yourself that. How much money is enough money? Okay. So, you would have to look at the individual and what they value, as well as their morality. Okay. So, money is tied to what we value, right? So, when you have money, you either spend or invest based on your interests. All right. Um, Now, when we look at morality, a billionaire. You can be a billionaire and have more money to yourself than some countries, put together, while using the power you have to oppress those who don't have nearly as much as you. Or you can have the multi-millionaire, who's helping the world be a better place with their wealth. And so it's just all about the spirit in the individual. Okay? So that is how spirituality, morality, and letterology is playing out here. Okay? So I broke down spirituality, and I showed you the letterology through the spirit, and I broke down the morality. I showed you the morality. So yeah. So now we're gonna talk about the the chakra systems, as far as the lower lights and high octave lights one can be shedding according to the chakra system. And there is a lot more to be added. So I'm always adding. I'm adding more as this is a practice. Okay. So shame, that's low octave. And we're starting at the root chakra. So shame is low octave. Guilt is low octave. Apathy is low octave. Fear is low octave. Intention is high octave. Um, wrath is low octave. Um, sloth is low octave. Passion is high octave. Hate is low octave. So what's it called? Sacral chakra. All right. Desire. That's here and there. Depends on the intention, because we start with the intention. That's the root, and then when we get to sacral chakra, you have to go up. It's right above the root. So when you use intention, once you feel that intention, and then you hit that desire, it depends on what you're desiring. Then it can be high octave, yellow, what's it called? Orange. It can be high octave orange or low octave orange. So desire is is based on and tied to intention. So anger is low octave. Um, pleasure is pleasure is high octave. Let me fix that. Attachment is low octave. Emotional reaction is low octave. Gluttony is low octave. Um, moving up to the solar plexus. Pride is low octave. Courage is high octave. Egotistical is low octave. Happy is high octave. Confidence is high octave. Lust is I don't even know why that shouldn't be there. Lust shouldn't be yellow. Lust should be orange. Let me fix that. Lust is low octave orange. Okay, so uh disgust. Okay, so to be uh disgusting or some disgusting. So when someone says something's disgusting, uh that's uh that's yellow, which is low octave. And it's also what's it called? And it's also in heart chakra as well. Joy is higher octave yellow. So willingness is high octave green. We're in the heart chakra now. High octave green. Sloth can be green too, low octave. Acceptance is a high octave green. Love is high octave green. Greed is low octave green. Envy is low octave green. Compassion is high octave green. And like I said again before, disgust, this to be disgusting, disgust, that's low octave green. Joy is what's it called? High octave green. Uh, grief, grief is low octave green. Moving up to the throat chakra. Truth is high octave blue. Communication, high octave blue. Intel, high octave blue. Reasoning, high octave blue. Sadness from unexpressed truth, or let's say just not expressing yourself, is low octave blue. Um, grief again is low, can be low octave blue. Like let's say you didn't get to speak to somebody before they transition, that can be a low octave blue. Um, so purple, first eye chakra, um, joy, you know, that's also in yellow, but joy you can be joyous for something in the future because you're using your inner sight. So that's high octave purple. Intuition, high octave purple. Sadness from deep awareness is low octave purple. Purple. Disillusionment is low octave purple. Grief, low octave purple. And then crown chakra. When we get to the crown chakra, this is this is white, which deals with peace, enlightenment, and wholeness. And this is where you want to be. This is where and it also deals with receiving information from the spirit realm. Okay, so but those are just the core emotions that you can receive and what people can express, the feelings, the inner lights, and the expressions, the outer lights, lies or lights. So when they say lies, the lies you can for me are the lower lights. Okay, so the truth, you like to say, or the true lights, are the high octave lights. So red deals with your root chakra, deals with survival data. Your sacral chakra deals with your desire data. Your solar plexus deals with your ego data. Your heart chakra deals with your relation data. Your throat throat chakra deals with your truth data. Your first eye chakra deals with your insight data, and your crown chakra deals with your unity data. Okay, so um when we come to um when we come to, let's say, the archangels, at least the ones that I'm using in this in this the ones I work with, just the ones I work with, you know. So when we come to root, this is Samael. When we come to sacral, this is Haniel. When we come to solar, when we come to solar plexus, this is Michael. When we come to heart, this is Raphael. When we come to throat, this is Gabriel. When we come to first eye, this is Zafkiel. When we come to crown chakra, this is Zadkiel. So moving on, we got the low frequency. So the low frequency, mid frequency, and high frequency. Uh, let's say emotions. Just like, because I literally just gave you all the lists. So now I'm just gonna give you the ones that you should like, the core emotion. So low frequency, which is contracting, is shame, guilt, fear, grief, anger. Mid frequency, which is neutral, aka turning point, as you are, you know, expanding, aka ascending. It is courage, acceptance, and neutrality. So and then high frequency expansion is a love, compassion, joy, peace, enlightenment. So and an important nuance in angelology is that low frequency doesn't mean bad. It means dense and survival based. High frequency doesn't mean better. It means expansive and connective. So every human cycles through all of them. Um. So now we're gonna talk about emotions. The body's instant reactions. So emotions versus feelings. That's what we're gonna talk about now. We're gonna talk about emotions versus feelings. So, emotions are fast, automatic, physical, universal. They start in the nervous system before you even think. Okay? Examples of core emotions are fear, anger, sadness, joy, disgust, and surprise. So, they last seconds to minutes in their pure form. Think of emotions as raw energy moving through the body. So this will be, and then when we talking about feelings, feelings are slower, thought influenced, um, personal, shaped by memory and belief. Okay, so this is why when you hear someone say you can't really remember something unless it has a feeling to it, like an emotion to it, or it's really a feeling. It's not an emotion. It's really a feeling. If you feel some type of way, if you have a strong feeling for something, that's what will make you remember something other than just reciting or memorizing. Like can you even remember half the shit you learned in school? Like, see, that's because you didn't have let's say a strong feeling towards it. So now we're talking about what's it called? There's some examples. Okay, so um the emotion comes first. So the emotion is happy, and the feeling is, let's say, I feel confident. Another example: emotion, excitement. Feeling is I feel motivated. So emotion, passion. Feeling I feel like taking action. Um, feelings are what happen when the brain assigns meaning to the emotional signal. So and then we got masculine and feminine energy, which is ideas, thoughts, feelings, and emotions. Uh, so ideas would be yin slash yeah, ideas would be yin, thoughts would be yang. So when you get an idea, that's more left brain. But there is that's more yeah, left brain, but more geared towards the external. So there is uh a yang and a yin to the masculine energy, and there is a yang and a yin to the feminine energy. So masculine energy, the yin uh in the masculine energy would be the ideas, and the yang would be the thoughts. So and then the feminine energy, the feelings, you know, the feelings will be yin, and then the emotion will be yang, because like we said, the emotions make you move. You know, um, yeah, idea is the initial when we're talking about masculine energy, because the idea is yin. That's more they say the spark, the initial spark, and then the thought. That sparks the thought process. The idea sparks the thought process. So yeah, and then we have to discuss wholeness. We'll discuss wholeness. So primary, because angelology is dealing with the light spectrums, the study of light physically and spiritually. This is going to be the primary color, luminous white, containing all colors. That's wholeness, right? So white light holds the entire spectrum um within it. It's not empty. It's integrated. Wholeness means nothing rejected, nothing suppressed, nothing fragmented, all emotions acknowledged, all aspects accepted. So, expressions of wholeness would be uh, iridescent pearl, integrational softness, soft rainbow glow, all chakras balanced, white with gold, embodied wisdom. Okay, so um, luminous white, contain all colors, and I see my battery low. Um, so white holds the entire spectrum within it. Hold on. I see. All emotions acknowledged, all aspects accepted. So, in physics, white light contains all visible colors. So, when you pass, when you pass white light through a prism, it separates into the rainbow spectrum. Um, but as far as black, in terms of light, is the absence of reflected light. So scientifically, white equals all wavelengths combined. Black equals no visible light reflected. That's why a white screen reflects everything and a black surface absorbs most wavelengths. So, and this is why they say is why when even when you wear a black shirt outside in the heat, you will you'll get even hotter. So, um, it absorbs light. So, and then now we have to talk about melanin. I had to put that in there. The that's separate. Melanin is completely separate from the physical light. Alright, and yeah. So this so when you mix when you when we're talking about in pigment, we have to talk about pigment first. Like as far as paint and ink. So this is where it gets tricky. When you mix many paint colors together, they often turn brown, muddy dark, eventually near black. But that doesn't mean black contain all colors. It means pigments absorb most wavelengths as you mix them. So, uh, light mixing equals white, pigment mixing equals darker slash black. So two different systems. All right. So, uh, symbolically and spiritually, um, in angelogy system, black is often described as the void, the womb, potential, the unseen, pre-light. Um, some mythical systems say white equals expressed, uh, unified light. Black equals unexpressed, infinite potential. Both are totality, but in different states. So, think of in angelology, white equals all colors revealed, black equals all colors concealed. So, white and gold. This is the white and gold, the integrated wisdom. The white infused with gold. That's integrated wisdom. Coherent spectrum, and black undifferentiated potential before manifestation. So black doesn't hold the colors visibly. It represents the field before light refracts. Um, so a deeper philosophical layer. White is unity through integration. Black is unity through absorption. Two different kind of wholeness. And when we talking about melanin, um, um, I had to put brown in there. So the primary emotional association with brown is groundedness, stability, reliability, um, practicality, security. Brown is the color of soil, okay, wood, earth. It feels steady, solid, supportive. So, warmth and comfort, safety, home, simplicity, humility. Warm brown, uh, uh, caramel or cocoa, feels nurturing and approachable when you drink that shit, So, heaviness, these are the shadow expressions of brown. Heaviness, dullness, emotional stagnation, feeling stuck, lack of vitality. Muddy brown can feel dense or lifeless if um there's no brightness mixed in. So energetically, in frequency terms, brown. So if you wanna, all right. So brown, when you mix red and yellow together, right? You get brown. So this is it resonates with root and heart chakra. So and that's basically what I was just breaking down. So this is like all those energies, like humility, stability, practicality. It can be heart chakra or I said heart chakra, I meant solar plexus. So when you the root is the grounded survival, and then the solar plexus is the contained power. So when healthy equals grounded confidence, when imbalanced equals heaviness or emotional inertia. So on clean angelogy, the definition is brown equals stabilized density. It's not low frequency, it's anchored frequency. If white is integrated light and black is concealed potential, brown is embodied matter. Is what happens when spirit meets soil. Human skin tones are variations of this is an energetic breakdown. So human skin tones are variations of red, yellow, brown. So red being life force slash blood, yellow being warmth, vitality, brown being earth and density. Earth density. So when melanin is lower, the field when melanin is lower, the field appears lighter, more reflective, more pink or peach visible when the melanin is lower. Um, in geology terms, very light skin equals low density earth tone with visible red undertone frequency. It is not pure white that's integrated light. See, that's what I was trying to say. When we're talking about the light spectrums, is completely different from melanin. Okay, so it's not integrated light, pure white. So when very light skinned people say they are white, you're not that. You're not integrated light because you're not expressing the light of. You're not expressing white and yellow. the true embodied wisdom. If unless you are, you can be true light and expressing that shit, and I can see that all those those lights coming from you and be like, yeah, that very light skinned person might be white, you know, might be in the white frequency, but but when we're talking about melanin, don't get lost within the light, the external light, or the light they shed. So um so it's not pure white when we're talking about very light skinned people, nor absence of color. And that goes for the black as well. Also on black people, when what's it called? The the very dark skinned people say they are black, you're not. That's nor absence of color. That's that's this. That's why I had to put brown in there in this philosophy. So yeah. It's diluted Earth spectrum. So symbolically in angelology, if brown is embodied matter and a white is integrated spectrum, then very light beige skin would be soft earth with high reflectivity. Um, More light appears reflected, but it is still matter based frequency. Okay. More more distinction in angelology. So race categories does not equal light spectrum categories. That's what I was basically saying earlier. Unfortunately, this is why most people on Earth are lost in colorism, which leads to racism. Okay. So, skin tone equals density plus melanin vibration. Light spectrum equals vibrational metaphor. They shouldn't collapse into each other symbolically. Like I just said. Human skin tone spectrum. Um, Now I'll go over the type of human skin tones. So very light porcelain. If you're very light or porcelain, um, symbol. Uh, let's say the color field ivory slash pale peach, frequency tone, high reflectivity, low melanin density. So light slash fair beige, um, beige with pink or golden undertone, light earth tone, frequency note. That's the frequency note, light earth tone. So yeah, you got very let's say if you're really, yeah, like I said, fair or light, you got a light earth to you, like a light. You're not you got a light earth tone. So because the melanin is what brings the earth frequency, the brown. So the more brown you are, the more, you know, earthy you be, the more connected to the earth you'd be. So uh so light medium slash honey, warm tan, light caramel, frequency tone, balanced earth light mix. Uh Next is a medium golden brown. This is amber bronze. That's the color field. Um, Frequency tone warm, stabilized density. Medium deep chestnut. Uh, uh, Symbol soft brown tone. Color field deep caramel chestnut. Frequency tone higher melanin density. You got six deep espresso color field rich brown. Um, Frequency note uh dense earth tone. Um, and then we got very deep blue black undertone. We got color filled deep espresso with cool undertones. Frequency note, highest melanin density. Okay, so instead of separate symbols, you can use one base symbol. With gradient fill. So one base symbol is a let's see, because so with gradient fill shifting from ivory to deep brown, because biologically it's one spectrum, not separate categories. Melanin does not remove light. It absorbs and redistributes violet radiation. More melanin doesn't equal less light. It equals more protection and absorption. So, so basically now we're gonna talk about eumelanin and pheomelanin. All right. So, these are the two main type of melanin that determine human skin, hair, and type of eye coloration. So, eumelanin, it produces brown and black pigment, provides strong UV protection, more concentrated in darker skin and dark hair. There are two forms: brown eumelanin and black eumelanin. Higher eumelanin equals darker overall appearance plus more sun protection. Pheomelanin, what that does, produce red and yellow undertones found in red hair, freckles, more common in lighter skin with pink undertones, provides less UV protection than eumelanin. Higher pheomelanin equals red or peach undertones. All right, so and an important truth is that all humans have both. Uh, what changes is the ratio. More eumelanin equals deeper brown tones. More pheomelanin equals red or golden undertones. So in angelology language, eumelanin equals dense earth frequency. Pheomelanin equals warm undertone frequency. But neither is higher or lower. They're protective biolo- uh, their protective biological adaptations to sunlight intensity in ancestral regions. So yeah, uh, that's gonna be that's a little walkthrough of angelology. Um, that's not everything, but I think I'm gonna stop there. I went for 43 minutes. So yeah. Initiate signing out. Catch you next now.